Alright guys, we have Kape versus Horiguchi predictions, and let's get into it. With the first fight, Shane Collins versus Otari, and both around their late 20s. Both regional champions. Otari lost his fight on the Contender Series and bounced back with a win. Shane Collins is undefeated undefeated. This is featherweight bout. Both guys making their UFC debut. Otari is not 7-0. That's my bad. He's 10-1. Shane Collins, I believe, has a 100% finish rate. All of his wins by finish, and great wins. And I'm gonna take him by TKO. I think he's gonna find that shot, and he's gonna get another finish in the books. And I think and then we're gonna move on to the next fight. Kuro Rosas versus Luana Santos. Luana Santos is on a 2-fight winning streak. And Kuro Rosas is on a 1-fight winning streak. Luana Santos has a younger difference. She's younger by 5 years, and she looked pretty good. I wouldn't say pretty good, but she looked alright in the fight. So, and it's a bantamweight bout, and Kuro Rosas is like kind of a veteran in the UFC. So, but my pick for this fight is Luana Santos by decision. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight, a competitive women's fight. But I don't see Luana Santos getting finished this fight, and I have her by decision. And to our next fight, Leon Shabazi versus Levon Chin. Georgia names are hard. Leon has most of the wins are by sub, and Levon, I think he lost on the Contender Series too. So, no, he didn't. He's on a 1-fight winning streak though. He lost on Bellator. Leon's I think he lost on the Contender Series, I believe. Both around the same age, welterweight bout. Both making their debuts, another debut fight, and I'm gonna go with the underdog here. I'm picking Leon by sub, and this might be an underdog pick, but I believe he can get the submission. If you look at his record, most of the wins are by submission. I think I can see him finding a submission in the fight. Stays on the feet though. I do have the other guy. I forgot his name already. But next fight, Gaston Bolanos versus Mike Aswell. Topuria is already fighting after that war with Justin Gaethje. Let's see how this affects him. Nah, but I'm just kidding. Gaston Bolanos he got a doctor stop. Not a doctor stop. He got stopped on the feet by Marcus McGee. That is nothing to be ashamed of. Marcus McGee is a monster. But Mike Aswell, known for, had a great fight with Luke Riley, and it made it competitive. So that's why I'm picking him by finish. Gaston Bolanos has not impressed me at all. Mike Aswell really impressed me in the last fight. It was Luke Riley, an upcoming prospect, and he showed. You could argue he won some rounds in that fight, and argue he won that fight. I thought Luke Riley won that fight, so it doesn't matter. Mike Aswell, he's been really fighting really good. But our next fight, Bia Mesquita versus Melissa Mullins. I want to make this one kind of short. Bia is the next talent. He's not really a talent, not prospect. I think she should have gotten the top 5 fight. She's so good, man. Melissa Mullins, she's alright. She's coming off a loss. And the thing is, she's just a stepping stone fight for Bia Mesquita. And I think she's gonna. Well, I think Bia really impressed me with her last performance. So she's definitely gonna pull up a highlight performance in this fight, and this is why I'm picking her by TKO. She looked very good in her last fight, and I don't see why you wouldn't take her by finishing this fight. She looked great in her last fight, and I think she's going to find the finish pretty easily in this fight, and it's not going to be very competitive. Melissa Mullins, I don't rate her. To our next fight, Andre Lima versus Kevin Borjas. Kevin Borjas is coming off a loss to Emmanuel Rodriguez. He dropped Emmanuel Rodriguez in that fight pretty badly. And Andre Lima's known for getting bit, and he has a tattoo of it. And he got a I think he got a performance bonus because of it, a first fight bonus. But Kevin Borjas had lost to Emmanuel Rodriguez, had a win over Lazy Boy, and man, he can drop Andre Lima, but I'm picking Andre Lima by TKO. If you're getting dropped by Emmanuel Rodriguez, I'm picking Andre Lima all day. Andre Lima seems to be the next talent at 125, and I think he's going to win this fight pretty easily. I'm not saying Kevin Borjas can drop Andre Lima, because Kevin Borjas he has that power and can drop people. But I think Andre Lima gets it done pretty easily. And to our next fight. Okay, I'm done pronouncing these names. Mystique and Mercedes. I'm not trying. The Kazakhstan. I'm just gonna. Okay, it's pretty hard. Magomed is on the younger side. Yes. Magomed is on the younger side by 8 years. That's a long difference. Bulgarian got knocked out by John Silva. I think it was kind of a late stoppage. I think they could have stopped it way earlier. But yeah, he had destroyed in the fight. He's 8-3, and the Magomed guy's 10-0. I think he was a regional champion. I think most of them win and finish, so that's why I'm picking him by submission. Oh yeah, he has 50% rate on submission, 50% rate on TKOs, KOs. That's why I'm picking him by finish. I think he's going to find a way to sub him. I think he's going to try to take it to the ground. He could get a TKO finish on the ground by ground and pound. But to our next fight, Hyder Emil versus Christian Rodriguez. Christian Rodriguez has gained a name for himself by beating a lot of prospects. He's like the Charles Johnson. No, I'm not saying Charles Johnson. He's just a prospect killer. He's beaten Raul Rosas Jr., Austin Bashi, and all the other prospects. Emil is on a 2-fight losing streak. Both on losing streaks. Christian Rodriguez is on the younger side by 8 years, and I'm picking him by decision. I don't really rank Emil, and I think he's gonna get a win here pretty easily. Yeah, I got him by decision because he has just more quality wins. I mean, Raul Rosas' win has been proven to be good, and I think Austin Bashi is gonna come back and get a win soon. So we'll see how that goes. But moving on to our next fight, Oon Kutablaba versus Nahavo Sterling. Nahavo Sterling finally got his first finish in the UFC. His last fight against Bruno Silva. And 28, he's on the younger side by 4 years, not that big of age. He's 9-0. In Kula just got a submission over Sai. Unkolaba's a veteran in the sport. He could show crafty vet problems in the fight, but I don't know. I see Navajo Sterling on the younger side, and I'm not downgrading Kotoliba. He looked pretty good in the last fight, submitting Sai, and when he was an underdog. So I'm not counting his fight. I think this fight is going to be very competitive, very strong. And I could see Kotoliba getting a finish here, most definitely. And I'm not trying to take away from Nahavo Sterling, because Nahavo Sterling was pretty good in his last fights. They both look good in the last fights. I think Nahavo Sterling trades with Izzy, and I'm picking him by TKO. I'm not saying Ian Kutaliba couldn't show problems in his fight, but I think he's gonna win pretty evenly, and I think it's gonna be a very competitive fight, but I have Nahavo Sterling by TKO. Yeah, he does. not have that much power at the end of the day. So I don't know. I'm picking now Sterling to win. Yeah. And then moving on to the main event, Manuel Kape versus Kyoji Horiguchi. I'm gonna have to suck him old man's gooch if Kyoji wins, because I'm placing a bet Manuel. But like prediction wise, I don't know. This is a very competitive fight. I can see it going both ways. Yeah, like Kyoji looked pretty good fight. The gooch, he put up a competitive fight against Demetrius Johnson, and he looked pretty good in the Demetrius Johnson fight. But also, that was so long ago. That was when I think they had custom shorts. Like, you had your own sponsors. That was a long time ago. Manuel Kape coming off a decent win against Brandon Rival. Sorry guys, sorry for the cutoff, but like I said, I'm recording this at 4 a.m., so I might not be as loud. But yeah, Matt, and I think Kyoji could put up a good fight in this arena, but I'm gonna have to take Manuel Kape. Like I said, I'm gonna have to suck old man's gooch if Horiguchi wins, but I'm pretty confident in Manuel Kape. If he put up a competitive fight against Mukayev on the ground, and it wasn't a dominant decision. He almost had Mukayev in a submission, and what I think. Okay. We're on a whole different topic now. These are my picks for the other fights. Yeah, I have. I don't remember the name, but I think he hasn't lost to bad competition. All his losses have been split, and yeah. And moving on to Vinicius Oliveira, he just got submitted by Mario Batista. I feel like he's just better, Mario Batista's one of the best in the bantamweight division. And now that I think Vinicius Oliveira is not going to be cutting weight, I think he can get a significant advantage in this fight. And I think he could put up good problems against Andre Fili, who's coming off a loss against Jose Delgado. Yeah, well, that's the end of this video, guys. My first video, first time doing any this like this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, it's 4 a.m., so I'm not gonna be as loud, but probably when it's not this late, I'll probably be louder, man. I'll give up good energies, and I'll do a breakdown for when they fight. So you'll see me on Sunday, and then I'll do matchmaking on Monday. So, I won't promise that, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and peace out, King Hands out. Hope you guys like the video, like and subscribe if you do, and thank you.